Imran Khan is Pakistan's most famous son. Now he's facing his biggest challenge as he runs for Prime Minister. He's about to leave his home just outside Islamabad and travel 100 miles north to Abbottabad. For 2 weeks, we follow the former international cricket hero as he embarks on a series of political rallies around the country. In Pakistan, Imran Khan is a living legend. His fame draws crowds everywhere, yet his face-to-face approach puts his personal safety at risk. Mass political gatherings in this country have sometimes been scenes of violence. Former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto was assassinated at a campaign rally in 2007.
ये सुनामी ये पाकिस्तान में एक जालिम निजाम को बर्बाद करने के लिए सुनामी आ रही है.
We call it tsunami because tsunami keeps growing. It just becomes bigger and bigger. A tsunami which is going to destroy the status quo.
कि हर रोज हमारे फौजी और हमारे शहरी अमेरिका की जंग में शहीद हो रहे हैं. पहले दिन हम ये जंग खत्म करेंगे. अवाम गरीब हो गई है, ये अमीर हो गए हैं. एक प्रोग्राम रखने लगा कि इंकलाब कैसे आएगा, एक नया पाकिस्तान कैसे बनेगा.
Promises to revolutionize Pakistan are viewed skeptically in a country whose military has often intervened in government. Imran Khan is himself an outspoken critic of the political system.
The country is in the grip of a political mafia. Basically, there were two parties, and they were taking turns in using politics to make money. And so I came to the conclusion 16 years ago, either we fight for our country, or we watch it go down as it has gone down. So the only way to do it was going into politics.
Back then, many dismissed Imran as a sportsman playing at politics. Now he's seen as a serious threat, both to the ruling Pakistan People's Party of President Asif Ali Zardari and to the opposition Muslim League, led by Nawaz Sharif.
I had to chain myself to achieve my objectives. So when I was playing cricket, I was only going into the middle and playing, performing with the bat and ball. I didn't have to mix with the crowds, and certainly wasn't someone who liked to be noticed when he went out. Suddenly becoming a public person was a big change.
Imran isn't batting alone. He's gathered a core team around him. Naimul Haq has been there from the beginning.
He told me that I've decided to set up a new political party and I'm gathering people who think alike. I thought this was the right time and Imran was the right person.
Imran's party is the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, the PTI. The name means Movement for Justice. In its 16-year history, Imran's been the party's only member of parliament. For years it was mocked as a one-man band and few took it seriously. Then in October 2011, the nation was rocked when thousands turned out to hear Imran in Karachi and Lahore. Since then, Imran has been building momentum. He's currently taking his message all over the country.
I've been to every part of Pakistan, including in the rural areas of Pakistan. And that's where the real Pakistan is, because 70% of the population lives in rural areas.
Today he's travelling to the Punjabi town of Bakka.
It's on the western side of Pakistan. It's quite a remote part. When the head of a political party goes into a remote area, it creates waves. You focus all your supporters to come to that rally.
Pakistan's rural areas are dominated by powerful landowning families, known as feudals. They have a very strong presence in the National Assembly. Like the army, which has mounted 3 coups and ruled Pakistan for more than half its existence, the feudals represent a huge challenge for democracy. If he's to stand a chance in elections, Imran knows he has to break their grip.
We have a revolutionary local government program, how to liberate the common people of Pakistan from the still prevalent colonial culture. The local feudals replaced the British, and they use that same system to oppress the people. That system is still intact.
Imran's critics often say he has no real policies, but his plans for the rural areas seem to go down well.
This is the tsunami. All these young people, and the passion you see is, they see Tehreek-e-Insaf, our party, the only party that can bring about a change and liberate them from this status quo.
सब परेशान होते थे, उनको हम ताकत देंगे और इक़्तिदार नीचे तक पहुंचाएंगे, ताकि जो अंग्रेज से बना हुआ निज़ाम, गुलामी का निज़ाम, इसको खत्म किया जाए और आवाम को आज़ाद किया जाए। गांव के लोग फैसला करेंगे कि हमारा स्कूल कौन चलाएगा, डिस्पेंसरी गांव के लोग चलाएंगे। पिछले दिनों में हिंदुस्तान गया तो हिंदुस्तान के एम्पायरों के बावजूद हिंदुस्तान को हरा गया है। इंग्लैंड गया तो इंग्लैंड के एम्पायरों के बावजूद हरा गया है। इंशाअल्लाह आप मेरे साथ खड़े हो, ये सब इकट्ठे हो जाए, ज़रदारी शरीफ एक ही गेम में आप सब भी बिखरेंगे।
The next day, Imran's tour takes him to Chichawatni, another Punjabi town. Here too, he's met by huge crowds. Imran is not the only one to speak at the PTI rallies. Shah Mahmood Qureshi is a big name in Pakistani politics. He comes from a feudal family and has recently switched to Imran's party. He's just one of a number of high-profile politicians who've joined the PTI following its recent surge in popularity. Shah Mahmood walked out of President Zardari's government in February 2011.
I was the foreign minister in the government. I joined PTI, and PTI has given me, I would say, a fairly significant role, trying to attract people who have political experience, but a good, clean record as well.
Never has it happened in Pakistan that politicians have left parties that are in government to join a party that has no seat in parliament. So the party has transformed. Now, it's been difficult, I have to admit, it's not been easy to adjust the old with the new.
Imran has repeatedly attacked the workings of Pakistan's 2 main political parties. So his decision to enlist former members of these parties has drawn criticism. Talat Hussain is a Pakistani journalist who has been tracking the rise of the PTI.
The newcomers who are really old wine in old bottles, as it were, basically our constituency politicians. Now suddenly the stage is dominated by people who have already dominated the political stage in Pakistan. These guys were seen with Musharraf, these guys were seen with Nawaz Sharif, the former prime minister, the former dictator. These people have not reinvented themselves. And suddenly they're sitting with Imran Khan, shoving out the die-hard Imran Khan loyalist, who was hoping to be the new politician in Pakistan. It has created a lot of bitterness within the party itself.
First, people said we didn't have any political names with us. When these names came and joined us, then they said, why did you get these names, you know? A lot of people who came in and thought that this was an easy ride into power, thinking that I would compromise. But if I'm clear in my vision, then you will find that eventually those opportunists will fall away. And in my opinion, once we hold party elections, I think the natural leadership will start coming up.
The jostle for position in the PTI is already underway. It's holding elections for officers within the party.
जो पोलिंग प्रोसेस है, अगर वो ठीक ना किया, तो अगलों ने तो इसको उछाल देना है, हमारा सारी इलेक्शन की क्रेडिबिलिटी खत्म करके रख देनी है. You have to go to every village. There are 50,000 borders in Pakistan. It's impossible. People will not go from one village to another village.
एक पॉइंट है, हम लोग अपने बारे में इतने गलतफहमी के शिकार क्यों हो गए हैं कि सारी दुनिया हमारा मेंबर बन गई है. भाई आप
My main problem is, can we organize ourselves as a party properly? My worry is not the opponents defeating us. My worry is my own party defeating us or committing suicide. Because it's a pretty delicate balance now. How to build this party, how to hold these elections. Can we hold these elections successfully? It's a big risk. What I said was that we would get rid of major corruption in 90 days. And major corruption is always done by the Prime Minister and his cabinet. And then we will set up institutions which will then block the way of the corrupt. For instance, you will have an independent accountability bureau, all contracts to be put on the website, and then conflict of interest law. One thing will be difficult, but we will have to do, is that government servants must be paid salaries in which they can live comfortably. If you do not pay them adequate salaries, you force them to be corrupt. If we just follow these steps, in 90 days you will see a sea change in Pakistan. I believe we can do it.
Imran's next rally is the most dangerous so far. It's planned for Quetta, capital of Balochistan. The province is racked by political separatism as well as religious divisions.
Well, this is the first time that any big party is holding a big public meeting in Quetta, which has been recognized as a center of violence.
At the party HQ in Islamabad, the team is planning Imran's security.
We have to keep in mind that there is sectarian violence. Shia target killing is going on specifically in Balochistan.
Yes, one is concerned, not so much for ourselves, but for those who are going to come and attend this jalsa.
Violence in Quetta has surged. In 2011, 89 people were murdered in shootings and bombings. And by May 2012, there'd been 39 more deaths. Recent times have seen horrific attacks on the city's Hazara people, a minority Shia community.
देखिए, सबसे मैं ये आपसे सच बात करता हूँ कि ये हमने वो रिस्क लिया है, वो जो किसी पाकिस्तान की मेन स्ट्रीम पार्टी में जरूरत नहीं है क्वेटा में जलसा करने का, और कोई पाकिस्तान का पॉलिटिकल लीडर जलसे में खुद खड़े होकर तकरीर नहीं करेगा, तो इंशाल्लाह मैं करूँगा फुल स्क्रीन के बगैर.
Well, there's clearly a security issue because every day you have target killing, then there are missing persons. So there's a total chaotic situation there, and the political forces are completely paralyzed. That's why we decided that, look, we should try, and at least try our best and engage the people there.
Many Pakistani politicians have been murdered, including 3 last year. Imran insists on direct contact with the crowds, yet Quetta is so dangerous that his team may have to rethink this approach.
Actually, we do really need to have some sort of security. I mean, our security preparations are pretty bad. In fact, they become chaotic because our organizers just cannot control the passion. But the fact is that as a Muslim, I believe that the time when you're going to go is in God's hands. So might as well go for something which you believe in.
Imran's rallying style seems to throw caution to the winds. Yet suspicions that he's being protected by a higher power, the army, are widely disputed.
Establishment's hand behind Imran Khan is really overrated. People that I deal with, from the ranks of a sepoy to the ranks of Lieutenant General, they are favorably inclined towards Imran Khan as voters. But does it translate into Machiavellian scheme through which the establishment is sitting there and, propelling Imran Khan? I think that's not the case. If you look at his interviews, he's very emphatic in saying that these generals will have to work under me if I become the Prime Minister.
Balochistan, the most underdeveloped and neglected region of Pakistan, yet the richest in natural resources. The PTI team arrive in Quetta the day before Imran. They get straight down to work. Despite the security concerns, they're expecting a big crowd.
This place is too small, but we're still getting it ready. We need to set up the stage and the chairs.
It started raining. We are taking care of that. Now there will be a lot of people. If there are a lot of people, then we have to break the wall.
We're making a new entrance there. We'll rebuild the wall once the Jalsa is done.
The following morning, and things aren't looking good. It's raining heavily again. Quetta awaits the arrival of Imran's plane. The PTI's hopes could be washed away. But Imran's welcome party aren't deterred. The weather is so bad that the rally might still be called off. Imran and the party gather at the hotel to confer. But then the rain stops, leaving just a few hours to pull things together.
What is it that you to get?
Yeah, we are going ahead with it. Conditions are bad, but we'll go ahead with it.
You can see how the things are going on. It was rainy, now the clouds have finished, there's blue sky. Hope that everything will be okay. You can see the stage, you can see the security.
We have brought the sleeping dogs, we have brought the special branch teams. Now it's up to the organizers as to how do they conduct their own rally.
These days, the image of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, founder of Pakistan, is rarely raised in Quetta. It's a measure of Imran Khan's desire to be seen as a truly national figure that he's prepared to dare such an act.
If you see here, we have pasted Jinnah's picture here. That will display that Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf is for one united Pakistan.
It's looking fantastic. Balochistan is a very tough area, but we are expecting a big show. Imran Khan sahab aage hain aur pure istiqbal kijiye.
Success in Quetta has proved that the PTI can gather support in every province of Pakistan. But can Imran Khan really ride this tsunami all the way to the Prime Ministership?
What a beautiful country, look. It's such a beautiful country. But we're doing everything to destroy it. Just look at that unplanned settlement. All unplanned. Which is why I'm in politics. In the last 16 years, today we are the closest to achieving that dream. I think we'll sweep the elections. The opposition can't defeat us now. You know, we might commit harakiri by making stupid decisions, but the opposition is not going to be able to challenge us now, because people have decided against them. See, people of Pakistan have already made up their minds. They want to change.
Imran Khan is clearly a man who believes his hour has come. But rallies and adulation don't count for everything in Pakistan, a country with other forces in play. Popularity doesn't always equate to votes, and even votes don't guarantee power.